Hello candidate, I'm Namneet, I'm your examiner number 42456M. Now this is one of the speaking test in which I will conduct the three parts of the speaking. In the first part I will ask you some of the question which is related to yourself. It is known as an introductory part. Tell me about your full name.
My name is Anmol Rachan Brad.
Okay, can I see your ID?
Yes, here is my passport.
Okay, let's start. Now I'm going to ask some question which is related to morning time. Do you like getting up early in the morning?
Yes, I like to get up early in the morning because as I am student, so I am easily concentrate on my study.
Okay. What do you usually do in the morning?
In the morning, firstly, I exercise for keep myself healthy, as well as I do study for improving my concentrate power.
Are there any difference in between what you do in the morning now and what you did in the past?
I did not remember. I do not remember clearly, but I did in the past because at that time I am child. But in the present scenario, I have hectic schedule because I have a lot of syllabus of my study.
Okay. Do you spend your morning doing the same things both in the weekends as well as in weekdays? Like if you study in during the weekdays, you also study during the weekends?
No, in the weekends I do not study because at that time I take a nap for relaxing myself, as well as I prefer to listen to music because it acts as a stress buster.
Okay, now I'm going to ask some question which is related to housework and cooking. Do you do some work of a house, and what type of activities, what type of work do you do as a household work?
Yes, household work is done by me. In household work, I help my mother, as well as I also cook food.
Do you think your house is clean and tidy?
Yes, my house is clean and tidy because I clean my house daily basis.
Do you have a breakfast at home every day, or do you take the breakfast outside of your house?
I take breakfast at home every day because I am a health conscious person and I eat hygienic food in the home.
Which meal of the day is more important for you, and you feel more happy after taking this meal?
The evening week, which is very important for me because at that time all the family member gather together and spend time
With each other.
with each other.
What housework do you like, or what housework you don't like?
I mostly like to clean my house because in this way my house look very beautiful, and on the other hand I do not like to wash clothes.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask some question which is related to geography. Do you like geography?
Yes, geography is liked by me because it is a important subject in my curriculum.
Are you good at reading the maps?
Well, I am neither good or nor bad at reading maps.
Which type of map do you like to use? Paper map or electronic map?
Both maps are used by me whenever I reach to long distance. At that time, e-map is used by me, but on the other hand, paper map is used by me whenever I want to cover a short distance.
Okay. Do you think that in the coming future, the electronic map will replace with the paper map?
Well, future is unpredictable, but due to high popularity has been gained by technology, I think a paper map is replaced by technology.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask some question which is related to the birthday. What do you usually do during your birthday? How do you celebrate your birthday?
I celebrate my birthday with my family, as well as I gave some necessary things to the needable people, such as food, clothes.
Okay. What did you do on your birthday when you were young?
When I was young, at that time, I do this same activity. I gave some sweets as well as needy things to the needy people.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask some question which is related to watch. Do you wear watch?
Yes, watch is worn by me because it suits on my personality.
Okay. Have you ever got a watch as a gift from someone?
Yes, on my last birthday, my mother gifted me a watch as a gift.
Why do some people wear expensive watches?
Some people like to wear expensive watches because in this way they can show their status in front of others.
Do you think it is important to wear a watch every day and why?
No, I don't think so that a watch is necessary for everyone because in the present scenario, everyone has their own mobile phone, so they can see time on it.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask some question which is related to talent. Do you have a talent of
Yes, I have a talent of playing badminton, and I also played played in a lot of competitions in my school.
Okay. Do you think anyone in your family has the same talent like as you?
Yes, my mother has the same talent like as me because she was also a badminton player.
Okay. Why it is more important in the present scenario to have a multiple talents among the people?
In the present scenario, people have to multiple talent because in this tough competitive era, people easily grow.
Which type of talent, like which type of skill you want to learn in the future?
In the future, I would like to learn about cooking because I want to go abroad. So in abroad, I think by learning about cooking, I got independent.
Okay. Now this is the second part of speaking in which I will give you one cue card. For the cue card, you can take 1 minute in order to prepare it. This is one of the paper and pen. You can make your notes. Your cue card is about describe a time when you were late, when it was, why you were late, how you felt about being a late, and how you managed all the situation. Okay, let's start.
Undeniably, time holds an indispensable role in everyone's life, not only academically but also personally as well as professionally. Although I am a punctual person, I do not late for anything. But here I would like to talk about one of the time when I was late. Actually, it was happened when I was studied in 12th standard. At that time, I am late for during my examination. Actually, first of all, I got up early in the morning, but due to I have suffer from fever, so at that time I did not ready on the time. Apart from this, when I go for my van, at that time my van stuck in a traffic because at that time a lot of traffic congestion was present. I felt very bad because I was late for my examination. But when a lot of difficulties are faced by me, and when I reached to my examination hall, at that time examination hall was closed, and he told me that you cannot conduct your exam. At that time I cried, but after some time one teacher came and told me that you come, but you have not time to wrote your exam. So at that time I felt nervous. Firstly, at that time I could not concentrate properly on my exam, so it was a time when I was late.
Last part of your speaking in which I will ask you some of the questions that are known as a cross question. Are you ever late for anything?
Well, I am a punctual person. I am not for late anything.
What type of excuses do you like to make?
As I mentioned earlier, when I do not late for anything, but if I late for anything, at that time I tell truth to the people.
What type of excuses people usually make when they are late?
People usually make excuses when they are late, such as they told that I am stuck in a traffic congestion at that time, as well as my bike cannot work.
Okay. Are you good at organizing the time?
Well, I am neither good nor bad at organizing time, but a timetable is made by me for organizing my time.
How do you usually organize your time?
As I mentioned earlier, I make a timetable for organizing my time, as well as I also set alarm for organize my time.
How do you usually organize your time? What type of difficulties do you face when you organize your time?
Numerous kind of difficulties are faced by me that at that time I do not remember that what I do at that time.
Do you think planning is more important to manage the time?
Yes, planning is hold an indispensable role for managing a time, because in this way people can easily make the time that after 6 o'clock what they do and after 7 o'clock what they do.
Why do you think some people pay to learn about time management?
Some people pay for learning time management because in this way they can easily know about the value of time, as well as they also manage their time properly. Not only this, but when they pay for time managing, at that time they properly concentrate, because they think that if they do not give attention to this, their money is wasted.
Do you think children should learn to manage about time?
Yes, managing time had better be learnt by children, because in this way they can give value to the time, as well as they can easily concentrate on their work and complete their work on time, which is very beneficial for them.
Why some of the people find it hard to follow the plans?
Some people find it to follow the plan, because people who are lazy and they do not leave their comfort zone.
Do you think old people and young people manage their time in similar way?
No, I do not think so that old grey-haired people and young people manage their time in similar way, because old people are physically fragile and they do their work slowly, but on the other hand young people manage their time in fast ways, because they have high aiming.
Okay, now this is Endo speaking. Thank you so much.
Thank you.